Well, hello YouTube, how you doing? I've got a few videos I've got to actually edit, which I will get around to doing those. I'm not going to do those right now, mainly because my internet connection is currently fucked. Actually, my phone line, correct me, is fucked. I'm having some issues with it at this point. I've reported it to my ISP, but I'm just waiting for them to pretty much get back to me on it and fix the line, which they was. I mean, I don't. It was over a week. It was on a Friday that I reported it. So the likelihood of me getting it fixed before over the weekend is probably extremely low. So I wasn't going to put too much merit into that. But in between that, I've been doing a couple of things. I've got what have I got? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Let me see here. No, that's not it. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got about 5 video. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 videos that I've got to upload, and then I've got these ones here that I got to edit. Which I did some new Doom footage, and I did some GTA 5 footage on the PC because my PC seems to be working properly, and I also did an unboxing of my new keyboard, which I ended up buying, which my new keyboard is working quite nicely and it's doing quite well. In between that, it's one of the old ones anyway. To be honest, I don't know. Let me just see B500 keyboard stuff. Let me just see, because I don't know whether I don't think I got a CD with my keyboard, but it's sort of annoying that that's the case. But well, that's the keyboard I got anyway. I can actually. No, that's fine. That's what I wanted. So no, that's alright. I think that's okay for now. I don't think this driver is designated to start up with the computer, so that's not a big problem. I mean, the keyboard works pretty well anyway, so I'm not going to majorly gripe if the driver doesn't start up with the computer or not. But that's the keyboard pretty much I got. So I've got. As I said before, I've got those other videos that I've got to edit, which I've just done some Doom stuff. I did some Doom footage, and I did some GTA 5 footage in between that. That's working very nicely. I've put up some stuff on, let's see, I've also put up some stuff on here. Well, I've got a few more subscribers, which is always good. That's always fun. What else? I need to put a few more videos up there, but that's alright. In between that, I'm looking at some eBay stuff. I ended up getting my keyboard, which was cool. I'm interested in some stuff for the future that I'm going to maybe purchase when I have the appropriate amount of cash for it. In between that, what else have I been doing? Well, I've basically been trying to get I can't really upload any videos at the moment. I'll sort of explain to you why, because I had a really, really good upload rate before, and now it's shit itself again because my connection is fucked. There we go. That's better. Log in. And the reason that I cannot do the uploads, unfortunately, at this point in time, is because my upload is in the toilet. As you can see, it's really in the toilet. I mean, it was at least 1 megabit last time. That's my upload was at least 1 megabit, and it was really, really nice. It was a nice speed. My download's gone shit as well, which it was 5. It's now back to 4.4, which I have had it at 5. I've had it at 5 megabits per second. So at this point, I have a issue where it's saying on my phone, on my cordless phone I've got at the moment, check the telephone line. The internet still works, but intermittently the sync will drop, and it's probably dropped about a dozen times now. So as you can see, I've been connected for so many hours, one day 9 hours or whatever, supposedly on the other stuff. But if you actually look at the WAN's only been connected for 46 minutes. So every so often it just black and it dies in the arse and reconnects. So the system's pretty much the phone line's fucked. I don't have any dial tone, nothing of that nature anyway. So none of it works. So at this point, I'm waiting for them to fix that. That's great. I mean, I can only do so much with that. I can only do so much with that until it's fixed. Um, got my wireless license and connected and everything else on Netgear anyway, but in between that, I've been trying to do some other projects as well. I decided that when I'm doing streaming and things of that nature, which my streaming was going great, I don't know whether my streaming is going to be... Well, it should be okay after they fix the phone line, because I think that's the main problem. The phone line is fucking not working at the moment. It's extremely fucked at this point in time, so I need to fix the phone line, obviously. So at this point, I'm going to wait and see what happens, and I'll see if I can still do streaming and everything else and things of that nature, because I should be able to do that once everything else is fixed up on the phone line. As I said, because the phone line at the moment is not registering, it's not working correctly. The line values are not very good either. That's another thing that's sort of... I think it was... hold on a second. Look. So as you can see, my upstream and my decibels per is 3.8. That was much higher before. So as I said, it's not the ideal conditions. On top of that, either is the download for that matter. So obviously there's something wrong, seriously wrong with the phone line, in the sense of what's wrong with the phone, in the sense of what's going on with it at this point. So I'm just waiting for them to pretty much fix it. Once they do fix it though, that'll be great. I will be quite ecstatically happy for that, and yeah, I'll be extremely happy, to be honest. So that's good. That's fine. I'm just at this point I'm sort of waiting for them to fix it, basically. So it's sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. At this point, I've got these files here, which I need to upload, but I cannot upload because of the booked download upload rate that I've got going. I'll close that anyway. Didn't find anything. Okay. Frustrating is the word I would probably use to describe my current situation, because I can edit those other videos, which that's great. I don't mind editing the videos and stuff, and I've got everything working on my computer. The only thing that is the latest driver from Nvidia has been an absolute pain in the rectum. This is another little problem that cropped up. I installed the latest driver a while back. So let's see. Go to the drivers. And the latest driver, which is for Overwatch, World of Tanks, and all that, and War Thunder, and all these other stuff, and game ready drivers, supposedly. Anyway, my point is, I tried downloading this driver, and it does not fucking work. It simply says your display driver has crashed, and it'll just say your display driver stopped responding. Now, as soon as I went back to this the previous driver, which was the Doom driver, it's fine. Everything works. My rig works. Everything works. Now I'm running two 770s. I agree. You know, I'm running two 770s. Okay, you know, I'm not running the latest greatest car, but I shouldn't be penalised just because I'm not, you know, not running the latest greatest stuff. I mean, at the end of it, I'm running reasonable stuff. You know, and as I said, it just sort of shit me, to be honest. That's my little rant there, as you said. Well, as I've said about fucking Nvidia at this point, because I'm pissed. I mean, that's kind of annoying that I can't update the latest driver and there's issues with it. So, I've been looking into this, which is the Cortex. I'm thinking about using the Gamecaster, maybe. I don't know. I'll see if the Gamecaster works okay. The boost thing seems to work okay. There's a ton of games and everything else, and I've also synced up some of my save games and stuff like that. This Cortex stuff, I've just been mucking around with it and getting used to it. Also save some, you know, save games, so I know I save them to Google Drive. I mucked around with it a bit. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy so far. It seems to be working. As I said, I don't know. I'm just going to test it out for a little while and see how it runs. So far, though, I'm pretty impressed because as I said, I did figure out a percentage of my problems were coming from the fact that I was using Zone Alarm and I wasn't using this original or the Smart Security software anymore. Because Smart Security seems to give me a little bit more throughput in the sense of, like, you know, less lag, things of that nature. And it seems to be less laggy and less, you know, screwed up that way. Some old files, okay, they're old files. So what I'm going to do... What is that? Did I delete that? No, hold on a second. Move that to there. Hold on a second. Yes, I did move it there. Okay. So let me just... I'm going to delete those anyway because they're just excess files I've got lying around. So, I got some interesting emails and stuff. I mean, I've been doing a few things on Xbox. I think the last game, or the current game that I'm playing, which is GTA 5. As I said, my internet doesn't help the situation at the moment. This is, as I said, most of my problems can be traced back to my internet being relatively crappy at times. So, sort of annoyed me, to be honest. Okay, so anyway, so rate this app. Okay, I guess I want to rate this app. I'll rate it for the hell of it. Why not? Great app. Great app. Okay, so I probably won't put anything more in the description. Oh, I have to fill that in. So, for the moment, great app, working well, tops, totally works nicely. And it has been. I haven't had any problems with this app, to be honest. I mean, aside from my internet occasionally copping out, which that's my internet anyway, so... let's see. Doom. So a few achievements I still need to do. I still need to run through there's a couple of games I need to run through, to be honest. Specific games, I would say. I don't know. I need to run through a couple of... There's a couple of games that I downloaded, obviously, on Xbox Live that I haven't got around to playing, to be honest. So I think it would probably be a good idea if I just sat down one time and just started doing them. New releases, and there we go. It fucks itself. Device. To connect to make sure the console is on. Connect to the same road as the device. So yeah, that's rather annoying. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, no, I know why. Because now I know why. Because the internet just dropped out. See, everything is so reliant on the internet these days. I don't have... Okay, random person. It kind of shits me, to be honest, because everything is so reliant on the internet. I mean, not that I have anything wrong with that, but it sort of becomes a bit of an issue, especially if you do have connection issues or something happens to the system. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna say. There we go. Oh, there we go, and there's my internet has reconnected. My internet is kind of weird. Huh, okay. Anyway. Alright, okay then. That's interesting. Okay, so that's fine. reconnected there. That is okay. Western Digital. Okay, anyway. Okay. So yeah, I need to edit these videos, obviously, which is this lot of videos here. Which there's, as I said, I've got 2 here, which there's 2 here. These are basically the same thing, so I had to stop in between the video because for some reason GTA decided it was going into windowed mode instead of full screen mode for some stupid reason, and I just had to restart the recording. But that's not a major issue. I just swapped between it, and then I've got here, obviously, got my new keyboard, which I muck around with, and I've done, I'm having a bit of a go with it now at the moment. On top of that, I've been doing stuff on my desktop. Close that, and let me see here. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there pretty much, but like, I mean, as I said, that basically at the moment I've got an annoying... I've got an annoying situation where I can't really do much until my line is fixed. Basically, my line has... Like, the actual line isn't fucked. Well, sorry, the line is. I mean, it is. I've got a pretty much no dial tone at all. If you pick up the phone, you get no dial tone or anything of that nature, so that's not working. The internet, yes, it works, but it randomly disconnects at times. So, yeah, I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place with that, so I'll see what happens anyway. Alright, thank you very much, YouTube, anyway. Stay tuned, I've got some more videos coming up, obviously. But unfortunately, at the moment, I can't really upload them as much as I would want to, so we'll see how it goes anyway. Alright, thank you very much, and catch you, YouTube. Bye.